And just a few seconds prior to this fight, the Ultra player manages to win it, and now they've got themselves some spawns. That will definitely help out the Ultra early, as this is one of the many money hills on this map, as Ramaza can be punishing. And speaking of punishing, Prestini laying down the fire toward the backside of those construction spawns, as at least for Bance, he'll manage to mask himself through the smoke just to hop in the HP, and it looks as if the Huntsmen, they're going for the retreat.
Yeah, the Ultra, they held that perfectly, able to chain together some kills there to hold this hard point down. Now, the only thing is when you're rotating towards this barbershop, you're going to have to chain a couple more kills together, because the Huntsmen are going to be able to open this up. You see Scump and Arcides picking up kills, holding them in basically back at P2 to make them continue to spawn back construction. Should give enough time for the Huntsmen to at least build this lead back up.
Methods gets cut down. Classic at the door. He gets dropped as well, as the feed filling with Huntsman players. But oh my gosh, the spawns for Ultra, they just get absolutely blessed, as you could talk about. The Huntsman players kind of pressed up through the majority of the map, and now that's going to be Toronto spawning. They get control, and now they are in a wonderful position there, Stud.
That's a major setback for the Huntsmen. They had everything cut off, 5 dead clean, but I just think there were 3 players from the Huntsmen too far pushed up middle and just forced the Toronto Ultra to spawn behind them. That's truly unfortunate for them. This is something that's probably going to be really damaging as the map continues to go on. Ultra's going to be able to open up at least a 70-point lead going into this P4.
Nice shots coming through from Cammy. I'll be honest, I was totally caught off guard by that, Stud. I was like, looking down at the map, I was thinking, like, my mind was on Huntsman. I'm just like, wait, everyone from Toronto is now in the back of the map.
Yeah, it was purple. It was all purple back there.
Definitely a little bit shocking, but we'll see how the Huntsman can start to respond. As, what, you talk about P2 to P3, you can definitely grab a majority of time there, as that's indicated based on the score right now from Toronto. But Chicago now, it's a new life, possibly over at Construction, as we're seeing Prestini Informal pick up a few. That's going to be 5 in a row as the team is considered. Huntsman, at least Scump-wise, doing some good damage toward that bottom side, just trying to keep the pressure back. Prestini as well. And pretty much here comes the Congo line of the Ultra. Up close and personal, as Cammy's at least one to falter. The rest of the Ultra players begin to siphon through the bottom of the hill. We'll see if Prestini can continue to be a problem as he gets dropped. Kleenex on the 3 streak, as Toronto, they break in for the last 20.
And that's fine if you're the Huntsman right there. You get at least 35 seconds on that hard point. Now you're going to be able to rotate towards Ruins and eventually pick up the beginning time on this hill as well. You just got to think back at it. That P3, you guys are way too far pushed up. Going into the second rotation, need them to have a tighter setup for sure to not let that happen again.
Definitely not. As we'll see what the engagements look like for the Ultras. You've got a few players. Well, that's player 8, Envoy, and Prestini. They actually are getting those opposite side spawns. They definitely want to be conscious of that. And if you're Toronto, winning these fights is crucial. 40 seconds still left on the hill. Classic pretty much sitting through bottom middle as he gets dropped as well. And again, the smokes masking the fights, as Formal with the M4 just hanging out. But the SMGs are the ones that are deserving the spotlight for now. Envoy does get taken down, but in the meantime, the Huntsmen, they're still rallying these seconds together. Continually being shut down as the M4s are hot. 15 seconds left, and if you're the Huntsman, you've done pretty much what you wanted to do. It's just a matter of trying to escape back toward P1. And what, Study? I mean, the Ultra break in, that's fine, but if you notice based off the map, it is still going to be Chicago with those next spawns.
Yeah, Chicago held this hill perfectly, at least gaining 45 to 50 seconds.